Hey everybody, thanks for watching today. I want to thank some of the Southern California avocado growers for sharing their wild avocado trees with us. Thank you, thank you, it's much appreciated. We have one here or two actually, from Re-Engineered Memories on YouTube. This is Black Beauty, and here's a picture of the fruit. A wonderful, very black, dark avocado, very oily. Another one here called De la Creme, which is also an excellent avocado. And I get to try it, or we get to try it up here and see how it does. And if it does well, and we like it, we're going to share this because this is what we do up here in Northern California. Here we have one from Rey Pajacado called the Pajacado avocado. And this budwood is from a tree his father grew. Here's a picture of the fruit. And thank you guys. Thank you for getting this budwood to us. I know that it was a community effort that different people down there got the budwood to other people. And we're trying out these wonderful varieties because just as in Hawaii, they look for the local avocado trees wherever you are, whether you're in Southern California or Northern California or Texas or Florida, Virginia, around the islands. Look for your local avocado trees because you'll be amazed what you can find out there. And if you take a cutting or sign wood from one of your local trees, you already know it's going to perform well. What we do is we look for the heavily performing avocado trees in our area and we take the fruit. The fruit are good, very good or excellent, then we definitely get it out. And that's what we've been doing with some of our local varieties. It looks like this is what they're doing in Southern California as well, finding wild avocado trees and sharing them, or in this case, growing their own from a seed and then sharing it. And the amazing thing about it is if you go to the avocado database, you'll see thousands of varieties. Why do you not see some of them? Well, they got surpassed. So another tree came that outperformed it, maybe tasted better, maybe it was a more consistent producer, maybe it was a more compact tree and just easier to take care of. Maybe it dealt with the weather better. Well, that's a process we can do ourselves. We can find the trees that we want in our yard and the fruit that we love, and then we will share them. If you have any wild avocados and you would like to share, you can send them to us and share with the NorCal Backyard Avocado growing community because we'd like to try it. Because there are a lot of amazing avocados there. If you grow a seed and it turns into a tree and it fruits, guess what? That's one of a kind. 100 years ago, you had to go to Central America, Mexico, Guatemala to find new varieties. But now, in California, you could just drive to the old part of town and you'll see 30, 40, 50-foot avocado trees. And some of them will just produce the most amazing fruit. Here in Northern California, we have found these. In fact, I'll show you one we just found when I visited Planting Justice. We found one in Oakland, and it was just loaded with fruit, thousands of fruit, probably more than any other tree I've seen in Northern California. I've seen a couple like it, but this one was very impressive. And that's the thing. There are some trees here that just love Northern California. And if you grow them, you will probably get very similar results. So rather than get a tree from 1,000 miles away, you can grow a local tree and you know how it's going to taste. You know it's going to do well. In fact, here's a picture of some fruit found in Chico. I've never seen those avocados before. They look amazing. They look excellent. If I lived in Chico, I would definitely want to grow at least one of those because I'm sure that those trees will probably outperform most of what they'll find commercially in the big box stores. Well, let me show you these fruit and tell you what we're doing. So right here is the Black Beauty budwood. We got big ones and little ones. Here is the de la Creme. You can see the beautiful leaves. I only have a couple. I'll definitely get it out to someone who I know is excellent at grafting, so we could continue that one. And this is the Pajacado, which is a tree grown by Ray's father. Ray and both REM have a bunch of wonderful trees, at least 2 dozen, so I know if they like the fruit and the trees, they will be good. If you have a local variety, you can send it to me and we'll experiment with it. I wanted to show you these. These are some locals from Skylar. Thank you, Skylar. And from the photos, it looks like they were seed-grown avocados in a yard in Fremont. And they taste very good, although I think we're not sure of the season. So I'm thinking in a few more months, they'll taste even more intense. And this is from another tree in Fremont, also from Skylar. And they're these small little fruit. And they had a very creamy, buttery flavor. And this one here is the La Mirinda. When they sit on the tree long enough, they will turn black in the spring. And they're kind of small this year, I believe, because the tree was just had such a big bumper crop that most of the fruit didn't get as big as they usually do. And I believe most of the water the tree gets comes from the rain, because it was just a tree on the side of the road, and the roots probably go underneath a lot of concrete. So these are some local varieties. It just goes to show you that there are some wild avocados out there. And please collect the budwoods as our friends in Southern California did, so we can try it, experiment with it, and grow it ourselves. Now let me show you that tree in Oakland.